June was the hottest month of 2019, with Bitcoin hitting a record for 2019 of $13,800. My name is Andrew Masters, and today we'll talk about the main trends of the cryptocurrency. The main driver is Bitcoin's 40% growth and has been attributed to Facebook, which attracted the attention and the general public and in turn lifted the price. And in addition to the Mark Zuckerberg hype, we were one step closer to launching Bitcoin futures trading because the first such CFTC permit has already been issued. There are also rules for the international regulation of cryptocurrency from FATF against the crypto exchanges. Some events of June were postponed to the next month, such as the launch of the Libra cryptocurrency hearing, which will be held on July the 16th, 2019. And on July the 22nd, the delivery of the Bitcoin futures on the Back cryptocurrency platform will be launched. Subscribe to our channel and watch a video about it right on the eve of these events. Let's look at the issue of cryptocurrency regulations in various countries. In Russia, the law on cryptocurrency is constantly being postponed, but nevertheless, the government expects to accept the document before the end of the spring session, which will end on July 25th. The Deputy Minister of Finance, Alexei Moiseev, opened the curtain over which about 2 weeks ago he said that the issue of using virtual money is now being resolved. In India, a bill was being prepared according to which cryptocurrency is prohibited not only to trade but also to own, and in the case of non-compliance, you can go to prison for up to 10 years. In Australia, a tax of $100,000 was levied on cryptocurrencies worth $20,000 because of the rules of the Australian Taxation Office, and it is necessary to declare the value of assets at the time of their receipt. Somebody bought Bitcoin in January 2018 and paid the tax based on that value, and at the time of filing the declaration, the same cryptocurrencies cost only $20,000. The Australian Taxation Office considers Ethereum Classic to be the original chain and is convinced that everyone who owned Ethereum during the fork purchased them for $0. This means that in the case of Ethereum, they will need to pay capital gains tax in the amount of 100% of the amount received. The same applies to the remaining forks. China is one of the main cryptocurrency markets and the place of residence for the largest mining pools. However, the rhetoric of the authorities in relation to the cryptocurrencies is pretty tough. The country plans to introduce a complete ban on mining of digital money and the production of virtual currencies, and fell into the list of activities that will be banned in China on January the 1st, 2021. On June the 21st, FATF provided a set of rules for the regulation of the crypto market, and each country of the exchange, not only cryptocurrency, must carry out customer identification and exchange data between exchanges. Example, a licensed cryptocurrency exchange must exchange identifiers and personal data of their users. This is the same as banks do. When you transfer some amount from your bank account to another bank, that bank will see your personal data, name and the surname and the place of residence, account number and so on. In the blockchain, this is many times much more difficult to implement, but the vision of FATF is such that the crypto industry must switch to banking standards. In order to implement this at a legislative level, the countries have 12 months, and FATF recommendations are not mandatory, but in case of non-compliance, the country risks dropping out of the list of FATF member countries, which will greatly complicate integration into the international banking system and limit the inflow of foreign investments. As a result, the crypto industry is becoming extremely overregulated, and the tightening of the screws are on all fronts, limiting the activity and criminalizing them in places. In the coming year, the turnover of the stock exchanges will fall, dirty money will go out of it, which will transfer the unregulated market and may cause some big issues. If the majority goes to the shadows, then the mass adoption of the cryptocurrencies will not happen, since it will be directly associated with the criminal business. But on the other hand, if there is at least some support from regulators, then that shadow part of the market will become whitewashed, and this in turn will contribute to transparency and success. You can post your comments what you think about the crypto regulation and FATF recommendations. If you like this video and you're interested in the announcement of the currency of Facebook and the launch of the deliverable futures, like and subscribe to the channel.